What's up guys, Matt
and Blake
from the Football Boots team, and today we're going to be talking you through our own personal picks of the 10 best Nike packs of all time in terms of colourway and design. So have a watch of the video, look at each 10 and let us know your own personal picks in the comment section below. But let's get straight into number 10. So what better place to start than the first ever official Nike pack, and it was released for Euro 2008 and it takes inspiration from the Switzerland World Cup in 1954. Now Blake, talk us through a little bit of the inspiration.
So this pack has 3 boot silos. They're pretty much all black with a bit of blue on the sole plates, Nike swooshes and white. Overall, a nice first pack for Nike of all time. And what's on the uppers there? They're all what?
So they're all leather constructed, which was completely different to what was actually out at the time. So there wasn't actually the CTR 360 out by then. Right. So these were just, as you said, the Total 90, Tiempo and Mercurial. And as you guys know, the Total 90 and the Mercurial didn't come in the leather constructions. There might have been some special releases, but generally they weren't leather. So that's what Nike put onto them. Very premium leather uppers, and it really did just take each silo to the next level in terms of luxury.
So in at number 9 is a recently released pack. This is the Nike Radiation Flare pack. We've got green, we've got red and we've got yellow. Big, bold colorways. Matty, do you like it?
Yeah, do you know what? I do like this pack. It's one of my favourite recent releases from Nike.
Yes.
Now, I do love the Mercurial, I love the Magista, and I love the Tiempo. But the one problem for me is it did include the brand new High Venom 3. And for me, although it's a great boot, I think the colourway design is a little bit of a letdown.
So yes, definitely agree there, Matty. And I think the best thing about this pack is that they're block colorways. The Superfly on previous colorways, it didn't have that block design. But we can see here, green on this side, green on the other side. Really nice block design. Same thing on the Magista and same thing on the Tiempo Legend 6.
That's number 9. Let's move on to number 8. So number 8, and this isn't just about looks, but also their technology. And this is the first ever anti-clog pack that we saw, and what a stunning colorway. All over black with some iridescent touches for the Nike swoosh, and also anti-clog little stamp on the heel counter. I thought these looked class, but also what did they offer players?
So anti-clog is all about moisture wicking technology. So pretty much mud on your football boots is wicked away on anti-clog boots. It works best when wet. We've also done a review on that, so click on the card now if you want to see that. But overall, anti-clog technology, new in 2016, big bold technology on the sole plate of originally the Magista, High Venom and Tiempo, and later came on to the Vapor and Superfly. Very, very good technology.
Exactly, and it is such a good technology, and Nike like it so much and rate it so highly. They've continued it onto newer colorways, but it's just not that same design as the original one. We can just see it's all about those iridescent touches. Really does look very modern. And there are some Premier League players out there as well, playing those very slick pitches, who actually prefer the anti-clogs themselves.
So anti-clog itself has been on this original pack. It's also been on Spark Brilliance, the Spark Brilliance design here, as well as Dark Lightning and Radiation Flare. So there are 3 other packs, including this one, anti-clog's been on. So in at number 7 is the Nike Highlight Pack. Now all these boots are stunning, launched in early 2015. What boots do we see here?
So we've got the Superfly 4, the first High Venom Phantom, the Tiempo Legend 5 and also the first Magista Obra. Now one of these boots in the collection was one of your personal favourites which you had and you wore it to death. Take us away, what is it?
Tiempo Legend 5, Saw Blue and Volt Yellow. Really, really dream colorway for a Tiempo. But overall, all of these colorways I'm just in love with. That Radiation Flare, the High Venom wasn't my colorway, but all of these colorways are really, really nice.
Look, they're really bold. Are they a pair of boots in any other collection that I'd wear? Probably not, just because I prefer something a little bit different, not as bold as that, but I definitely do appreciate it. And one of the things that I do like, we've got the one big bold base coat, and then just a simple, very trim application. You know, like we've got the yellow and the pink together, we've got the blue and the orange. Blue and orange for me, I think it works so nicely, and that High Venom Phantom, they were so popular, especially in that colourway. And I just think overall as a pack, I thought these were brilliant.
Yes.
So we're into number 6 and we're now looking at the Nike pack released for the 2014 World Cup, and these stood out on the pitch so much. Talk us through each model and also the colourways.
So what we see on the left here is the High Venom Phantom, just another crimson and sort of gold. It had a bit of metallic gold on the swooshes, really nice. This was the original Superfly 4 launch OG design, really, really nice. And this was also the launch OG Magista Obra. First time we saw a Flynet collar on a Nike football boot was this boot, and just another quite colorway of the Tiempo Legend 5. All yellow. I mean, I'm pretty in love with that Tiempo colorway, to be honest. What about you?
I think looking at this pack overall for the World Cup, 3 of them are some of my favourite colourways that I've seen on that entire silo since they were released. The first Superfly 4 in this red colourway, I think it's one of my favourite Superfly colourways of all time.
Yes,
I love it so much. I love red boots, and I think with that kind of Volt and the gold coin, amazing. Same with the Magista Obra, we've got Volt and Nike Volt is one of my favourite colourways. I think Nike smashed that Volt much better than Adidas in my opinion with their Sol Yellow. I think it's a bit more premium. And then on the Tiempo, again it's got that Volt, little bit of gold metallic coin, but I do love this pack so much. And of course, what happened in this boot in the World Cup?
So Mario Götze was the headline player for the Magista Obra, as well as David Luiz. But yeah, Götze scored the World Cup winning goal. Who can't remember that goal? It was, you know, great little volley, left-footed volley from the chest. Really, really good, memorable goal. Great start for Magista Obra. So in at number 5, it's probably the most classic pack in our list, is the Academy pack. What's it all about?
Well, it's actually in the name, the Academy pack. It is designed for Academy footballers who are forced to wear black football boots from the club. So you can't wear your big pops of Volt, Pink Blast. If you're playing at an academy, or most academies, then most of the time you have to wear black football boots, and that is why Nike actually released these boots, and I think they're amazing. What boots are involved?
So we see the Tempo Legend 5, originally released in 2015, Tempo Legend 5, Hybrid Phantom 2, Mercurial Superfly 4, and the original Magista Obra. But we've seen re-releases of this pack. So there has been some updated colorways for the Tempo Legend 6, for example, but overall, really, really stunning pack and great for players that just love black boots.
Exactly, so there are a lot of players who do love black boots out there, and that is one of the reasons why these sell out so quickly. As soon as they hit the shelves online and also in shops, these literally do sell out because there's a lot of non-league players, amateurs and also pros who aren't on those big contracts who want to wear all black boots. I think me personally, I love triple black. You as well, you love those blackout boots. So they're so popular and I'm pretty sure they're going to be here to stay for a long time. So at number 4, we've got Nike's women's pack released for the 2015 World Cup. What a stunning selection of football boots, and Blake's going to talk us through the inspiration of design and colourway.
So in terms of inspiration for the design, it's pretty much inspired by the Great Lakes in Canada. The World Cup was in Canada, so you got a real nice sort of blue lagoon colourway, especially on the Hybrid and Mercurial Superfly, as well as the Tempo, and the pop of Volt, you know, like blue and Volt together, as well as a bit of white. It's almost the perfect colourway.
Exactly. Now, one thing about the sock, alright, so the sock part of the boot is that Volt colourway. Now, what they actually did, because the USA team, massive on Nike, they actually made the socks flow into the boots with that gradient effect on the socks. They had some subtle hoops, so it just merged with those collars, and also on that Tiempo with the low cut. It just looked incredible.
And a lot of people actually think women's colourways are actually better than the men's ones, definitely. Yeah, Matt agrees. So yeah, that definitely is our number 4 on the list. So in at number 3 had to be Spark Brilliance. Launched for Euro 2016, we see the original launch Superfly 5, the Hybrid Phantom 2 with that new upper, Magista Obra, that was the last colourway for that generation, and the Tempo Legend 6. Why do you like this pack so much?
Why do I like it so much? So simple, because it includes my favourite high venom finish in that Volt and Clear J colourway. These are almost brand new. I had a pair which lasted me like a year. I had to get another one just because I love the boot so much, and the colourway is sublime. You can't not like this. It doesn't matter if you're a classical footballer who like the black boots or you're a player who likes really bold boots. This is a real nice cross between the two with the Volt black and blue. I think it's amazing, but what a pack overall. It was a little bit of a shame about the Superfly though.
Yes, because the pink on one side and red or crimson on the other side, not the greatest colourway, but Nike do like to have those big, bold launch colourways for their football boots. I love that design, and I love this one. This is probably my favourite. Gradient between the orange and yellow, perfect, and that Clear J Tempo is pretty good as well.
Exactly, and overall as a pack, these were so popular. We saw it in Euro 2016 obviously, and it continued for a long time because there were so many pro players out there who loved these colourways and loved the football boots that actually stayed with them for a longer period of time than we're used to. So just missing out on top spot in at number 2 is an absolutely sublime collection of football boots, and that is the Clash pack we released back in 2012. What are we looking at?
So what boots are we looking at here? We have the CDR 360, we have the Tempo, the Laser 4, my personal favourite boot of all time, and the Vapor. Overall, stunning colourway and stunning pack for the Euros.
Exactly, just like Blake said, it was a game release for the Euros, so we just saw the Spark Brilliance released for Euro 2016. Go back 4 years, these were the boots that were on pitch, and they were just amazing. It was all about having that white base coat at the front, and then literally Clash at the halfway stage, and we got blue, black, green and pink, but they were amazing again. I thought these were so slick, and it was also the inspiration for the new pack, the Motion Blur by Nike.
Yes.
You can actually see that quite a lot in the newest pack, taking inspiration from the Clash pack.
So colourwise and design-wise, I don't know about you, Matty, but half designs. It's not really my personal thing, but for the Euros, We've never seen half designs before, back in 2012. Just big, bold, similar to what Spark Brilliance was designed for. Love it.
That's number 2. Let's move on to number 1.
So, of course, our number 1 pick has to be the Elite Series for the 2010 FIFA World Cup, similar to CR7 Forged for Greatness. What's this all about?
So there was 2 main parts to this collection on the Elite Series. Firstly, carbon fibre sole plates. This is where it all started for Nike with the carbon fibre, and it was massive. Pro footballers were going crazy for these Elite Series boots because Nike marketed them to be lighter and also more responsive. So players wanted that so much. So that was the carbon fibre side of things. But the second factor was that the colourway. So we had the almost silvery purple with the orange stripes at the back, and apparently Nike said it actually increased visibility. So players on your team, so if you saw a teammate kind of at a diagonal, you could actually see him a little bit quicker than you could if they were wearing a kind of a black or a white pair of football boots.
So the boots we see in the Elite Series is the Tempo Legend, the T90, the Vapor, and the CDR 360. Matty?
Amazing collection of boots, but obviously we've gone through our own personal 10, so please let us know your own personal favourite or your top 3 in the comment section below. But that pretty much wraps it up. Nike have smashed their collection since 2008, as we said. We're also doing Adidas one maybe to go through their top 10, but that wraps up the video. Guys, thanks for watching as always.
We'll see you next time.